Salut, c'est Mathieu de Ludovox. Vous êtes bien à la GenCon, enfin nous sommes bien à la GenCon plutôt, et on est avec Nicole de Smirk and Dagger Games. Hi Nicole, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you doing?
Still fine, thanks. It's the second day and it's again an exciting day. So today we have Nevermore, and we wanted you to talk to us about it. So what is Nevermore?
Nevermore is a hate drafting card game. So when you get dealt the original 5 cards, you then take 3 and you pass them over, and then you get your 3 new cards from someone else, and you take 2 and you pass them on, and then 1 and you pass them on, and then that's the hand you deal with. And the goal is to have as many of each suit as possible, because the more of each suit that you have, the cool abilities that you can do. So as an example, if you have the most of these Radiance cards, you get like magic cards that you can do cool abilities with. And there's 4 different suits, and then there's the Raven cards. For every Raven card you have, it kills one of your regular cards. So to have just a couple of them is bad, but if you have extra left over after all of your other cards are killed, then you get Shadow Magic cards. If you happen to have 5 Ravens in a hand, you win the hand, you gain a victory point, which you need to win, and you do damage to everyone else.
So, it's all about magic, and there is a Poe-related theme. How did the designer come up with this?
I'm not sure exactly how he came up to it. He wanted to come up with a card game that stuck with our model of, stabbing your friends in the back and being like underhanded, but he wanted something that would be fast to play, would be easy to play, like a card game. And so he came up with the idea of the different suits and, the drafting ability. And it was getting really great feedback. And then he came up with the idea of the Ravens, and when you run out of health points, you turn into a Raven. And then as a Raven, you can, affect other people's plays by doing damage to them, by messing up their attacks and things like that. So it's a game where no one is ever out of the game. So we call it a player transformation versus a player elimination.
So the players are nasty to each other, then they turn into when they turn into Ravens, they become even nastier, but they can't win. Is that it?
They can't win as Ravens, but if they get 5 Raven cards or 1 of each suit, they can turn back into human, and then they have a chance at winning. So you're never ever out of the game. There's always a chance you could still catch up and win.
How many players can play this game? Is it 2 to 4 or 5 players?
3 to 6. We suggest not playing with less than 3 because it's a drafting game, and so you're passing cards around. And if you're just passing back and forth, it's not going to have the same amount of versatility as if you have at least 3 people.
Okay, and the games are like 20 or 30 minutes?
About 45, we say, just because you have to take the time to study your cards and decide what to pass and stuff like that. But the hands move quickly, so it's not it doesn't drag on.
Okay, and is there any plans for an expansion for this?
At this point, no. The next game that's in effect is actually for a Cutthroat Caverns game. A new expansion is hopefully coming out next year. So at this point, it's a standalone game.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the overview of the game. So we have, we can probably show that the health tokens, the cubes. So we have quite a packed box, actually.
Yes, the yellow cubes are the victory points. You need 6 of those to win. The purple cubes are your health points. So everybody starts out with 5, and then you subtract or add as you gain or lose health.
Okay, thank you very much. À bientôt sur Ludovox. Salut!